Hey everyone, Golden Ninja 3000 here again. Today I'm reviewing another throwback set. This is DC Comics Superheroes set number 76010, Batman the Penguin Face-Off. It's got 136 pieces, 2 minifigures, and it retailed for $12.99 US when it released in 2014, I believe. I recently picked this up at Detroit Comic Con, and I was pretty excited to find it. I paid like $22 for it. It usually goes for around that price on Bricklink, so I thought it was like a fun thing to leave Comic-Con with. And it does have an awesome Scuba Batman minifigure, which is one of the only Batman minifigures that I don't own, or rather didn't own until I got this. Before we get into it though, I just want to remind everyone that I am an employee of the LEGO Group. However, all opinions expressed in these videos are my own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the LEGO Group. And LEGO is a registered trademark of the LEGO Group of companies, which does not sponsor, authorize, or endorse this site. Here's that exclusive Scuba Batman minifigure. He's done in a dark blue with like little, I think like medium azure highlights. And he looks awesome. I'm so happy to finally own him. I have to be honest though, I did need to check on Brickset to see if I already owned this set before I bought it. I just couldn't remember, but I think this is one of the only Batman sets from those years that I don't own. And getting the cowl in dark blue is really cool. I really like variant Batman suits. I love variant Iron Man suits. I mean, I'm a sucker for superhero costume changes. He's got these big air tanks on the back, and I love what they did with the Batman faces during this time to get, like those different designs in there. Because there were other Scuba Batman minifigures, and there was like a Scarecrow, like gas mask Batman figure that is still like one of my favorite suit variations. And then we just had the regular Bruce Wayne face at the back. And if I take off those air tanks, or that air tank, you can see his awesome back printing and some really detailed torso printing as well. And he also comes with a pair of black flippers. I guess this is the first Penguin minifigure to be produced since the superheroes theme began, at least in an affordable set, because he was in that Arkham Asylum set, I believe, in 2013. But yeah, it was great to get him in a $13 set at the time. I really love his like fuzzy, warm torso printing. He has a little remote control weapon, and it's so weird to see trans neon orange now because that's a color that was in the Lego like brick color system. I don't know what to call it for many, many years, but it was just recently retired in like 2022, I think. And I think it's kind of a noticeable absence. So it's just interesting to see it again. Love his little umbrella build. Face print is great as well. And then he does have a little bit more warm back torso printing. There's this little side build of, I guess, just a snowbank with a diamond in it. So that's interesting. It's guarded by a couple of robotic penguin minions holding sticks of dynamite. I love the Lego Dynamite piece, and I've always loved these little penguin builds. I think they come straight from the Lego Batman video games, and I loved those video games as a kid. So it's really great to see these little penguins here. They're a really basic build, but they look perfect. They're so recognizable. Like I really like their beak, their little wings. It's great in my opinion. And then the little snowbank, it's not really anything special. It's really just a couple of parts and the penguins can stand there. But I kind of wish they had studs to sit on because they just fall around a lot. Although I guess that's kind of the play feature because you're supposed to shoot at them with Batman's missiles. So I get why you can't like actually stand them on studs. And since we're on the topic of penguins, we might as well move on to Penguin's vehicle, which is a duck for some reason. I don't know why he always has duck-themed things, because he's the penguin, not the duck. But whatever, it's cute, it looks like a rubber ducky. Love its little eye print. I think this was actually pretty new in 2014, that eye print. More trans neon orange, little flick fire missiles. I mentioned this in another video recently, but I miss flick fire missiles so much. They were such a staple of sets during this time, and they're such a fun, simple, easy play feature. I love stud shooters, I love missile launchers, but I feel like we need to see more flick fire missiles in today's sets. Inside, you do have a place for a minifigure to sit and a steering wheel, although of course Penguin can only stand, so you can just put him right back there, and then he can go around terrorizing whatever Arctic area he's in. And then we have Batman's vehicle, which I think is pretty cool. Like, it's definitely unique. It's kind of like a rocket powered jet ski, I guess. I don't even know what to call it, but I love the little flag pieces used, especially up here. I think that that's a really striking look for the back of the vehicle. But then they're also used right here. He also has flick fire missiles, so like I said, you could kind of just try to fire these at the penguins, and maybe I'll try that in just a second. You can see I push on them. I don't actually flick them, but I think you are supposed to flick them, but it's kind of hard, and also it can kind of hurt your fingers if you do it enough. But like I said, they do work really well, so I miss them. That's a print. Very happy to see that. I feel like that would definitely be a sticker nowadays, but it was great to be surprised by the print here. You have a little place to store a harpoon for Batman, so I love accessory storage, especially on a tiny little vehicle like this. Just have a wheel piece used for the engine, and Batman can't sit or stand in here because, I mean, he's underwater, right? Scuba Batman, so you just kind of have to clip him to these handlebars. If I can maybe not break everything in the process. There we go. I have no idea why that was so hard for me. But yeah, and I think that that's a really awesome look because he looks like he's ready to take on all sorts of underwater baddies. Okay, so let's see if playing with this thing actually works. I'm going to try to shoot a missile at these ducks. And actually, this is a pretty great place to grab this vehicle from to kind of swim it around. Like, this is a great $13 set. Okay, totally missed that one. Let's try one more time. That did not work at all. I'll try one last time. Let me get real close. Okay, look, I knocked one down. You know, it's fun enough. The features definitely work well. This is a pretty small set, so you've got very few extra parts. The box for this set is just that standard, like, $10 to $15 box size. At the top, you have Scuba Batman, and just, yeah, it's just like the old style with more like kind of comic inspired designs and words. The instruction manual is honestly huge for, you know, like a set nowadays. Like nowadays you'd get a manual that's like half that size in terms of its footprint. At the back you have the Win Kid, who was retired, I think, beginning in 2015. So this was the last year of the Win Kid. 2014 superhero sets. And then you have Lego movie sets. So that really dates this one, but yeah, I still remember, you know, 2014 sets, the excitement of the Lego movie. It was a good time. Overall, I think that this is a pretty great little set. I think it was really good value for the $13 that it was in 2014. We would definitely not see this kind of value from a $13 set nowadays, you know, because of inflation and everything. I think today this would be, you know, like a $20 set, and I paid $22 for it. I feel good about that price. You have, I think that Penguin minifigure might be exclusive too, but you have at least one exclusive minifigure, two good, small, pretty perfect for what they are builds for the hero and villain. You have a little side build with two more characters. I mean, there's not much more you can ask for from this set in terms of playability. So I'm very happy with it. If you guys want to get this set, I would definitely recommend it at the prices that it's going for nowadays. And, you know, it's a nice thing to have to fill the gaps in your Batman collection if you're a collector like me. But that's it for today, so don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and check out my website, goldenninja3000.com, and I'll see you guys with more videos soon. Bye for now.